Triple H! Triple H!
What is it, Paige?
Triple H! I quit!
You can't quit.
Why?
I haven't pinned you yet. Ah!
Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days, and breaking news coming through. I say breaking news, it broke a few hours ago, that Paige has quit. I've seen it reported on quite a few like wrestling forums, wrestling websites. There's been no like official announcement, or not that I've seen, but yeah, apparently that's it. She's quit this week. She's gone to get legal representation to kind of terminate her contract. There'd been rumours a few days ago that WWE were parting ways with Alberto Del Rio, and they actually put an ultimatum. Again, this is alleged. They put an ultimatum to Paige that she either parted with Alberto Del Rio or she parted ways with WWE, and it looks like she's decided to part ways with WWE. To be honest, I don't think that's a bad move by Paige. I think she could afford to take a little bit of time away. She's still very young, like she's early 20s, so she can afford to take a couple of years away from WWE, come back completely, you know, refreshed, revitalised, and kind of go again. Maybe it would do her good to, don't want to be harsh, but maybe mature a little bit. You know, she always kind of came across as a bit bratty, and I like Paige. I like Paige a lot. You know, she's a fellow countryman, if you will. But she, yeah, you know, she definitely was getting herself into sticky situations, getting herself into trouble, and that was reflecting in the show, because when she first came up, she was front and centre, and then as time went by, she got overtaken by the NXT call-ups, and it's a real sorry state of affairs, you know, because she's awesome in the ring and she's really strong on the microphone. She's offers a different look as well to what we were seeing before. She was the anti-diva, but then she started to appear on Total Divas, and as she said, get herself into trouble, and yeah, now it looks like she's parted ways. This is on top of Alberto Del Rio today announcing that he is also with mutual agreement, so at least they're kind of both saying they've parted ways on good terms, but he has now left as well. Again, I think that's good for him. I don't think he was being used right by WWE. He wasn't helping himself either. You know, he wasn't really doing much to kind of further his chances or improve his chances. It's not as if he was putting on 5-star matches and then, you know, being absolutely amazing on the microphone. Yeah, it's difficult. I don't think they gave him much. You know, the League of Nations was a one-way road to Disasterville, wasn't it? It was terrible, and he was in that for a good chunk at the start of the year. So he's not had masses of opportunity. They didn't capitalise on when he beat Cena when he first came back last year. I think, was it Night of Champions, I recall. Might even have been Hell in a Cell. I can't quite remember what pay-per-view it was, but it was the end of 2015. And he came back with Zeb Coulter, and it was all a little messy. And then said, you know, League of Nations, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it hasn't been brilliant. They haven't used him brilliant. I think if he could get back to Lucha, then that would be a good move. Or I know there's a lot of stuff happening in Mexico that he can jump into. The difference between him and Paige is this feels like Alberto Del Rio is done. We might see him, you know, again in the distant future. He might make the odd appearance, maybe a Royal Rumble appearance or something along those lines. But at this stage, I don't see him coming back on a permanent basis. I think they're done. Paige, I absolutely can. I think a few years away, maybe her relationship runs the course with Alberto Del Rio, and then she matures a bit. She comes back. Be a great moment as well. So. But yeah, bit of a sorry day actually, you know, to lose two, you know, highly trained professional wrestlers, and yeah, you know, Paige is someone that I enjoyed watching. So bit of a bummer, but these things happen, you know. Awesome guys, thanks a lot for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Give the video a like if you liked it. Let me know your thoughts as well about Alberto Del Rio and Paige, and if you will be sorry to see them go, or maybe you don't care. Perhaps this is the greatest news in the world for you. But yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts. Drop it in the comments below, or you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Wrestling Days UK. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot. See you again next time.